Hey guys, welcome back to Full Stream Beats. It's good to see you again. Hey, don't forget, hit that like button. It's right down there. Only takes a second, helps the YouTube algorithm, and helps me bring you more and better content. I get asked a lot, Mike, you never do strats. How come you never do strats? Well, I'm not a big strat player, and I like super strats. But as far as strats go, I'm not a big Stratocaster player. However, there is times when I would like to grab a strat, such as playing some techno music or something like that. I like the way the necks feel for that kind of music. Blues, techno, yeah, I know they're two different things, but for some reason, especially this particular guitar, this suits me very well to play that style of music. Now, a long time ago, I unboxed this guitar, and yes, this is a knockoff. This is not real, although it looks quite authentic for sure. Um, they did a really good job on this one. I've upgraded nothing on this guitar. I haven't had to. I did put a little shim in the neck pocket just to bring the action nice and low for the type of playing I like to do with this guitar. I mean, very low. So it's just I'm under the fast neck. Of course, it's Relic and it's war on the back, so it is pretty fast. It's very thin also, and this is reminiscent of an old custom shop Fender, but of course it is not. This was a Cathy Zhong guitar. I haven't changed electronics, nothing, pots. It's all the same. I've kept it the same. It's got the clay type dot inlays on it. Like a medium jumbo fret. Really nice fret job on this guitar. That's one thing I can tell you. Like almost a dark rosewood, very, very dark rosewood fretboard. On the verge of looking almost ebony, but it's dark. It's definitely rosewood. Very, very dark. And people ask, what's my favorite Strat? This is it. This is the one. And don't get me wrong, I like the SRV Strat over here on the wall also. But I have the action set very, very high on that one for, well, that kind of music. Stevie Ray Vaughan had his action high, and I set that action high, and I don't clean that guitar. I don't do anything to it. I don't polish the frets. I don't take very good care of that guitar because, well, I want it to look really played. It's more of a wall hanger than anything to me. Not that it's not a player, because it's a great player, but I don't use it much. When I need to grab a Strat to play something that's going to stay in tune, this is usually what I grab, even over some of the super Strats that are in here. Back on the wall here, we have the Ouija board ESP style guitar up here, and I got over $1,000 in that guitar. We got a Go to Japan trem. I got the Bone Breaker pickups in it. All kinds of stuff has been done to the upgraded everything on that guitar that I possibly could. I got a lot of money into that guitar. That's an amazing guitar, but honestly, I just like the tuning stability of, your standard Fender style bridge. When you want to get something done, you don't want to stop and tune all the time. This is the guitar that I grab for, depending on the genre of music that I'm playing. I'm a Les Paul guy for the most part, but when I do need a Strat, this is the one that I grab. And speaking of knockoff guitars, you guys heard, I'm sure by now, that El DeNova was playing a knockoff Gibson on his cruise, little cruise tour thing that he was doing there. Yeah, he played a knockoff. It wasn't even real. And it's pretty funny because now, of course, that's okay because it's El DeNova, but for you, us guys, the little people, it's not okay for us to play them. So you see that double standard there. And like I've said before, many, many times, there's been a lot of famous players who have played fakes and replicas of other guitars. I'm not going to go through the names now. You all know them. And if you don't know them, maybe do a little research. You dig in and find out. But yeah, even Angus Young played SGs that weren't Gibsons. And I wanted to bring it to you. Just wanted to show it to you. Specs, guys, I don't know what the specs are. I mean, just pretty much right. All I know is it feels good in my hand. Every time I give you guys a spec on a guitar, it really doesn't mean much, right? I mean, I could be talking out my blowhole. You get a guitar, you might not like it. The trick is to find the guitars that fit you. And that's not an easy thing to do. Let me tell you, out of, the hundreds and hundreds of guitars that have came through here, there's only a couple that really fit me well, where I don't get fatigued playing them. This is one of them. So this is good in the Strat department. The Randy Rhoads Les Paul, that's another one. That's probably the most comfortable guitar for me to play followed by the, as far as comfortable goes, followed by the Xavier by Guitar Fetish up here. That's an amazing, also, that's my favorite guitar all around. That does everything. But as far as comfort wise, I mean, that the Randy Rose one is, I mean, and it sounds good. Another one that stays in tune. And that's a big thing too. They got to go hand in hand. Not only comfort, but tuning stability. And we can upgrade parts all day long. I think you've all found this out. We have upgraded things. We've put so much money into guitars, and still, when we got done, they just, well, weren't what we thought they were going to be. And that happens a lot. So when I get a guitar in and it feels right and it plays right, well, that's all I need. That's good. And if it needs something upgraded, I'd do it. If this didn't hold tune, I'd upgrade the tuners. If it didn't articulate well, I would change it. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. It's a very pretty guitar, right? Cathy Zhong creation. I'm not getting into where to get it anymore, guys. I know she's on Facebook. That's the best thing I can tell you. No links, no nothing like that anymore. Just not gonna do it because it's just they're too hard to keep on top of. One day we got a link to a website, and then the next day the link's gone, and then we have another web. It's just not worth it. So you got to really do your own due diligence and research and find out where these people are. Put on your big boy pants. You know, suck it up and make the decisions for yourself. I'll show you it. That's the best I can do. Unless it is a company with a, you know, regular name brand over here, and even the Guitar Kit, World Guitar, stuff like that. I'd show you those and give you links to that. Like I said, Guitar Fetish, great place for their 500 series LP style guitars. Those things are fantastic. Hopefully I could check out some more of their guitars, but that's really my favorite guitar. And I don't know, this is a really cool guitar. I think I have the action, maybe a touch too low on this, but it plays well, feels good for the type of genre of the music that I'm kind of working my way into now. Little house techno style stuff. And yeah, don't judge. I'm going to play something for you, and I want you to know that I just did this on a whim. There was no practicing. I just rolled with it. It's kind of horrible, but at least you get the gist, maybe, in my appearance, of how easily the guitar plays. So keep that in mind, and I'm way out of my element. This is all new to me as far as playing this style of music, so I'm just trying not to overdo it, at the same time trying to listen for changes, and it's a little bit difficult. But if you could hit the like button, and remember, it's rock and roll that makes the world do that twirly thing. Or maybe, if you don't go down that road, maybe it's rock and roll that keeps the world flat and level. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, like I said, but remember to come back again, because you are all welcome here. Thanks, guys. Bye.